Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels.
Sound. I have never heard that laugh before. What the hell is that? Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Story Talking Thomas that has just come out on Amazon for the brand new reboot merchandise. Here it is in the Fisher-Price packaging. But first off, guys, here's a quick behind the scenes of my Thomas Wooden Railway series. The layout is an absolute mess right now. Basically, I got done filming the latest episode, which concludes with Murdoch puffing out of Knapford Station. So yeah, the layout's just kind of a mess right now. I don't have my review station set up, so everything's kind of just everywhere, all my characters and pieces. And so I'm just going to be doing the unboxing and review right here. And hopefully that suffices for you guys, because if it doesn't, I don't care. So here we go. The Story Talking Thomas. It's got the voices from Watch Out Thomas. And it's kind of concerning, because why would they do that for the official merchandise? All Engines Go didn't even do that. At least All Engines Go had, you know, the voices from the show. At least I think. I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it. But I do know what the talking engines sound like from that range. There we go. So I'm guessing I need batteries.
All aboard.
Never mind. You do not even need batteries. Wow, that is atrocious. The voices. I'm glad you don't need batteries. That's kind of nice. But here is the Talking Thomas. Let's get that in frame right here. There we go. There's the packaging, guys. I do like the packaging. Now, it's going to sound kind of nitpicky, but my problem with the packaging, and I don't think it's the packaging itself. I think it's just because we haven't seen anything else from this reboot. Merchandise or like advertising-wise. Not merchandise, but it's just the same Thomas promotional pictures on every single box. And I know that's how merchandise is, but I think it's just because we don't really know what this reboot is about. So it's kind of just, I don't know. Like, I want to see more. I'm tired of seeing the same Thomas render on every packaging. But here's the Story Talking Thomas. Let's turn it around here. 20 plus sounds and phrases. Time to roll. That's one of them. Press down the cab there. Sociable, cheeky, and bold. He's ready for any job. Story talkers. Honestly, something like this is it's a very good item if the voice is great, because then it's just a big talking Thomas, and there's nothing bad about that. The problem is the voice sucks, and so now you're just left with a Thomas with no side rods, a terrible voice, and it's not like it's a motorized release or a talking metal Thomas. That would have been sick. But let's get it open. By the way, guys, thank you for everyone who has bought items from my eBay. Pretty much everything is sold. There's only about 3 items left. Everything is sold. Pretty much sold all of my 2026 merchandise. I just have the metal engines left. And I might keep them. I might not. I don't know. Now, I did order diecast Oliver and Toad off of Walmart.com. So, guys, that review will be coming to the channel soon. Oliver and Toad review from the metal line. It's going to take probably 2 weeks to get here, though, because, those items are not fully in stock in America, the metal engines, in most states. There we go. So there is the Talking Thomas. Will I keep this Thomas? I don't know. Probably not. Considering I can do this review and then return it on Amazon for a full refund, so it's basically just like farming these toys for money and content. That's probably the goal here. So I probably will be returning this for a full refund. So before we get into the voices, let's take a look at this Thomas. So first off, is it heavy? No, it's completely lightweight. The bottom here, really nothing. Thomas and Friends logo. No painted whistle, which is pretty lazy. At least he has a painted running board and painted buffers. I think this would have been a great opportunity. Oh, there's a smudge on mine. Black smudge. This would have been a great opportunity to give Thomas a different expression, because it's a big Thomas, and we get the same face on every single Thomas. It's getting kind of old. The wheels do move pretty easily. as you can see. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of just it's just an upgraded, it's basically just a smaller Whistling Thomas with no side rods. So guys, without further ado, let's get to the voice lines. I know I've made videos on these items before, but it's the first time hearing these, voice lines in person. So this is from the Watch Out Thomas TV show, or YouTube crap content, slop content. Here we go.
I'm the most useful engine on Sodor.
Oh, jeez.
Full steam ahead.
That's a long one.
Yeah.
He just says, yeah. Again, very Americanized railroad crossing sounds.
Wow.
Wow.
Here comes Thomas.
Oh, jeez.
Off we go.
Oh, man.
Time to roll. Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. That one is so cringe.
Let me help you with your deliveries.
Dude, the laugh is so bad.
I'm number 1. Woohoo!
That's... This is some cheeks. This is buns.
Full steam ahead. Woohoo! I'm the fastest. Hi, friend. Here comes Thomas. Important delivery.
Okay, so I think I've gone through all of them.
Yes, we're friends.
We're friends? Wow.
We're just going on a tiny detour.
There's absolutely no effort put into these voice lines. These voice lines suck, and so does like the dialogue word choice.
Time to roll. Woohoo! Hello, mate.
I mean, it says available on YouTube Kids. I don't know, man. Like, this is...
Important delivery. Off we go. Look, a train crossing.
Yeah, an Americanized train crossing.
Full steam ahead.
Honestly, I kind of wish there was a separate, like, you could, like, push on the dome or something. I wish there was another button so, like, just hear Thomas noises, and then you press the cab to hear voice lines. I think that would have made this better. Because this probably would have been worth the purchase if there was another button to only hear steam, whistles, brakes, you know, engine rolling along, the crossing. But now you have to cycle through all the garbage just to get to, like, a Thomas sound. I have never heard that laugh before. What the hell is that?
Hi, friend.
Oh my gosh.
All aboard. Hooray! We're friends.
That is the worst one. Hooray, we're friends. That is awful. Nobody talks like that in real life.
Important delivery.
I think that's something that also really hurts CGI Thomas and Mattel Thomas as a whole. The engines in the classic series talked like people do in real life. Like they're actual characters. They have actual depth and character to them. These guys don't. These guys are just brain dead, you know, trains with faces. These are dumb. And I'm guessing the Percy is even worse because this guy sucks. This is awful. There was a way to make it even passable, but it's not. The voice sucks. The word choice sucks. It's lazy. No side rods for some reason. If the wheels move, just throw a side rod on there. I don't know. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. This has been the review on the Story Talkers Thomas. It's not good.